Hi, this is Shay Veronica. Last night on Linda Moulton Howe, it was a lot to take in. Okay, it was a lot of information. She's giving more information now than before because her viewers want her to speak on things longer. Before, it was more of a question answer program where she spoke maybe for 10 minutes and then she answered the questions. Now she's going on longer in her presentation. Last night was thick. Last night she gave a whole lot of information. I'm going to do this quickly because you'll fall asleep if I were to really give it to you as, like bullet points. I'm not going to do that today. Most of what Linda Moulton Howe said last night was humans, the ones in power, the ones in control, have been in contact with about 160 different alien species, where they get their tech, where they get their information, where they get their thoughts from. The aliens can insert thoughts in your heads. The aliens can make you fight their wars. The aliens can make you develop money, for instance. Money was something developed by the alien grade. That's what is being said. Last night on Linda Moulton Howe, she talked about frequencies and dimensions and where do you go after you die. And she had someone on that spoke of this particular it was a white orb that was floating around, and they didn't see it, but the ring, the ring surveillance that everyone now has on their homes, that picked it up. And the lady who spoke said it must have been her brother because she was mourning her brother who died at the age of 29. So it was a thick, noticeable orb that could not be seen with the human eye, but was picked up on her ring surveillance camera. So she talks about that. She talked about frequencies. And when she talked about dimensions, she said that we are in the third dimension. And what we need to do is move from the third and go to the fifth. We need to avoid the fourth because the fourth is ruled or dominated by reptilians. That is what was on Linda Moulton Howe shows. Linda Moulton Howe's show yesterday. She said that the aliens have technologies and they're brilliant and intelligent enough to manipulate time and space. What does that mean? Time does not exist. Only for us here in the third dimension it does, and space does not exist. It may all be time and space may be all in our minds. Time and space may be just the way we are programmed to see the world. We do not see things that are right in front of us because we are not programmed to see things that are right in front of us that we're not supposed to see. We are a program. She talked about the Cro-Magnon. That's a previous than what we are now. That is what came before us, and how they developed a chin and they started to understand how to do certain things because of aliens interacting with them. Aliens come every now and again, interact with mankind, like is stated in your holy books. Gods coming to walk the Garden of Eden and talking to the creation there. What Linda Moulton Howe is saying, in essence, when she talks about these 160 alien different species or different races that are dealing with top tier here on Earth, when she talks about the tech from the ETs, when she talks about money being something that was coined, quote unquote, coined by an alien race or alien god, put the idea of, using money to deal with each other here on Earth. When she talks about avoiding the fourth dimension and going into the fifth dimension, everything she talks about is going to hit the normal ear with trepidation. The U.S. government and all the other governments that know and deal with aliens cannot tell the ordinary person, oh yes, aliens exist. We deal with 160, but there are uncountable more others. You cannot name them. There are so many others, but we are right now dealing with aliens, and we do talk with them, and we do trade with them. Your coffee didn't come from a coffee field here on Earth. Your gold is not probably from the Earth. Your computer, the tech in the computer, we didn't think it up. They put that information in our heads. They gave us the information. When we, on the lower tier of what they have organized here on Earth, get to understand that this is all a program, and we are like slaves in a way, and there are leaders that we pay taxes to are not telling us the truth. When we get to understand that truth is classified, when human beings, the ones on the bottom, when you are told that truth is classified, they cannot tell you the truth. They cannot tell you the truth. When you start to get that in your heads, maybe you would want to know the truth. If the truth is classified, if everything you know is a lie, if all the history books you know is a lie, if the math they teach you is to keep you right here, the physics they teach you is to keep you right here, because it's like rudimentary type of education. They're not giving you the education you need to know to part the oceans and to part the skies and to move out into space. They're not giving you that type of information. What information they're giving you is to keep you right here on the earth and thinking in a real basic kind of way. When you realize that truth is classified, it's on the top secret stamp, top secret, classified. When you realize that they cannot tell you the truth, maybe then you would wonder, what is the truth? If you see a wall, wouldn't you wonder, well, why is there a wall? And what's beyond the wall? And can I climb over the wall? And can I get get some kind of instrument to take me over the wall? Just like in days of your Bible, when they went up into the sky. They went way. People were curious back then, and they went into the sky. And what happened to them? They were speaking one language at one point, and then they came down from the sky after they were transfixed or whatever, and then there were like 150 different languages. And you don't question that? You don't question where we get our languages from? When they say there was only like one general language, and then they went up into the sky because they were curious. Remember the tower that they built, and they were curious going up to look, and then their speech was all manipulated. And you don't question, why do you speak a particular language? And how did it happen? And what is going to happen when you start to question again? What will it do to you then? What is going to happen to you when you know the truth? What else will they put on you? What else will they punish you with? Are you going to be punished when you want to know the truth? Linda Moulton Howe, if I were to ask a question to her, that is what I would ask her. Would humans be punished like they were in the time of Babel's Tower? Would they be punished if they actually got to the point where they were so curious that they demanded to know the truth? What would happen then? Would we be confused and just like moving around and trying to fit into an area where, they recognize us? Like back in the day. So since truth is classified, if truth, and that was the main point of the show last night, when she was talking about frequencies, dimensions, she had an interview with the one that saw the orb and everything. But if truth is classified, where do you go from there? Where do you go from there when it comes to the people who run this place and who you pay taxes to and who you You should want to know the truth. The truth. The truth is the only thing that's going to save you. Truth is the only thing that is going to get you from jump here to jump there. The truth is all you should hope to have. The least they can tell you is the truth. The truth. And if it is classified, where do you go from there? Where are you going to go from there when you get information from everyone telling you that everything you know is a lie? All your history is a lie. It's all made up. It's made up, and people at the top say, okay, this is what we're going to say. We're going to say that the earth is oval. No, we're going to say it's flat. Oh, no. We're going to say it's round. Oh, no. We're going to say it's this. And whatever truth they get together at whatever point on time they want to say, they come out and they tell you, and you believe it. You believe people that you pay to be servants to go out and tell you the truth. You pay them to go and do a job, and when they come back to you, you expect them to come back to you and tell you the truth. What is happening is you're being lied to. You are being lied to. Okay, what do you do now? Where do you go from here? Truth is classified. Where do you go from here with that information? Truth is classified. Everything you know is done to keep you right here, keep you right in this space and time, keep you thinking that you can't get anywhere, that you need this and you need that. You need your phone. You need this when maybe you could be telepathic. You don't need your phone. You don't need to get in a plane to go from here to A to B. What if you were to have the truth? The truth. Where do you go with it? Are you afraid of it? Are you afraid of knowing the truth? Are you afraid of your eyes being opened? Are you afraid? Truth is classified, and that was what I got from Linda Moulton Howe last night. Truth on this earth is classified. This is Veronica.